antivirus simulations, EDR simulations, things like that. I think I can do some basic endpoints analysis, right? On your own, just teach us how to, do some basic endpoint analysis. So if you've seen unknown files on your laptop or in a network, you can just do some quick basic things to give you an idea of what you're dealing with. So maybe we can start with the endpoint or file analysis basics. I'm just going to use two tools which I mentioned yesterday. One is called strings and the other one is called file. Well, they're actually I won't really call them tools. I'll just call them utility tools. Yes, that's the word, utility tools. So string and file. We can actually use if you have CY join already, you can if you have CY join, we can use CY join for this simple tasks, right? So what I've done is I created a suspicious file. Don't worry, please, I've sent the link in the chat. I created a suspicious, or like a, yeah, we call it like a malware or a virus file. Don't worry, it doesn't, it's an antivirus test, the standard antivirus test commands that are in the file, so it won't do anything to your computer. But it's best, of course, not to execute it. This is just for test purpose. So who's gonna volunteer? Okay, I see my guy on the call. Let me go. Can volunteer. If you're also using Mac, this is also very straightforward for you. You don't need CYGWin for this because I see Emmanuel on the call. I see Brenda. So if you use Mac, this is straightforward for you. Well, this is dangerous file blocked. How do I upload this now? Okay, wait, I'm coming. Let me see if there's a way I can. Hmm, how do I send this to you guys? How do I send it to you guys? Um, I'm thinking of how to send this file to you guys. See, media is actually blocking the download, saying,
I think
you
maybe
know,
it's my antivirus. Let me first try to turn it off.
no, it's not even the antivirus. It's actually the site. If you read the error, it says the file you attempted to download was determined to be dangerous. For your protection, MediaFire does not enable the distribution of dangerous files. So the site itself has blocked the file. Uh, Let me find another way to upload this to. Let me check unknown files. I think I should be able to. Unknown files are shut down. Okay, I think there's unknownfile.co. It's back up. Ah, fantastic. Let me try this site. Let me try this site. So I'm going to do auto delete in the next one week. Upload. Fantastic. I hope this one is not getting blocked. I've sent a new link. Have you seen the new link? Yeah, fantastic. Go back, go back. Go back. You clicked the wrong. Go back to the file, guys. Close this ad. Be careful when you're downloading. You can see all these random download buttons everywhere. And so be sure you're clicking the right download button so you don't go and download the wrong thing. So open the link again. Wait for, click on download. Mhm. Close this, close this. I think there's just, yeah, you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Be careful. Close this first. Close that other tab first. Be careful not to click on download again. No, 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 no. Hold on. You have to take it slowly. Remedial. Open the link. I want you to take it slow so everybody sees what you are doing. Click on download. It will, of course, take you to redirect. You can close this redirected site. Close this redirected site. Close this site. Close this site. Yes. Don't do click on it. You can see this is it's a malicious site. So click on the download again. Just like when you're watching, click on where you have the download button, not that, Remigio.
Hmm. Wait.
This black download button, that's your call to action button. The first time it would redirect you. Fantastic. Aha.
Anytime.
Fantastic. So, guys, our antivirus is working. If you have antivirus installed, it's working. Okay, so can we download? So it's I'm glad you're seeing how your antivirus is is instantly detecting and removing it. If your antivirus is not detecting this file that we're trying to download, first of all, it's a sign for you to change your this thing, change your
Mm,
antivirus.
action.
Mm.
One, two.
It's going to be a long lab because we've not even been able to
I
download
need to buy
our.
it. See.
If we're unable to download it, it means I'll just walk you guys through how to create,
Mm,
this simple antivirus or this simple virus. This does not harm your computer. It is a standard antivirus test, right? Um,
mm,
it won't harm
Why do
your
I turn it off
it won't harm your computer. So what I can do is maybe I'll teach us
manage?
how to
No,
create this file.
how do I turn
It's
it
very
off?
simple, few commands, and we are good. I just
Okay.
did this on by myself also, very just right now. So, is any other person having challenges, downloading
Interesting.
our suspicious file? Or maybe what I can try to do is let me try and zip it and upload,
Mm,
and then we'll download again, right? Let me try and zip it. 1 second. I'll share a new link. Um, Let me zip this. Rename it as suspicious dot zip. Here, and then let me upload. Oh no, instead of the word suspicious, let me just use reuse a random word. Because even suspicious itself is suspicious. So I can say um, you and source I do the facts. Okay, hopefully let's try uploading again. Then zip, upload. So guys, let's try the link I've just pasted in the chat. Let's see if we can download the suspicious file. I've zipped it up. Ah, same thing. This is big color. Is anybody able to download the zip file? I mean, this is good. This error we're getting is good. If your antivirus, it's very good. It means your antivirus is really working. Okay, so I think what we'll just do is I'll walk us through the process of creating this save file. It's very simple. Let me send the let me send something. Let me send it. Hopefully, um, let's see if your browser will not also block this. So go to your. I've pasted a link in the chat box. Open this link. Aha. Aha. The antivirus is still blocking it, but it's fine. Click on more information. If you have this red screen, click on more information. Continue to this unsafe site. Yeah. So you can save, do Control S. All files. Save type as all files. You can rename it. Yeah, select your location where you want to download it to. So you can save it as maybe suspicious.exe. File name, just say we are suspicious.exe. Suspicious.exe. I can see .txt remedial. Please remove the .txt. The file name should be.
Yes.
You still have your .txt. Exe, please. Don't make suspicious.exe. Hopefully your antivirus will not block it. Let's see. Fantastic. Our trick to work. Please don't open the file. Whatever you do, don't double click. Guys, don't double. I've told you, don't double click. Just save it like this. So walk through the process again. Go through the link. Save it. Press Ctrl S. Yeah, well, we're just working. Change save from the save type. Yes, all files, and then you rename it as suspicious.exe. Make sure you save it in a folder that you remember. Suspicious.exe. Save it. Right, and then you save. Has everybody been able to? Please don't double click on this file. Just save it. Please don't double click on it.
But it's already,
Don't double
I
click
had
on
already,
it.
I had already saved it.
Yeah, you've already saved it, so you're good to go. If you want to replace, you can. It's the same thing. So guys, please don't. I'm repeating this thing. I'm repeating it. Don't double click. Don't double click. I have to sing it. It's a suspicious file. Don't double click. Just save it and leave it as it is. Have we all been able to do this?
No,
It's a very straightforward step. I'm not expecting anybody to have any issues. Yeah. You go to the link, you save the Control S, you save the file type as all type, and you claim it suspicious.ex. It takes less than 20 seconds to do. Except if your antivirus is still blocking it, but if not, you should not have any issues. So I want to believe everybody's on the same page now. Remigio can open your CYG suspicious.exe exe executable file. Right, so just open your CYG and first off, let's confirm if but a lot of times some people might have the utility installed already, some people might not. So let's confirm you have it installed. So just in your CYG terminal, type file. Uh, if you get an error, it means you don't have it installed. If you don't get an error, then it means if you don't get an error, it means it's installed. So yes, can you hit the enter button? So fantastic. Remigio, for example, has it installed. You can see it's telling us how to use the file. So also type strings, strings, S, enter. Fantastic. So I think you have it installed. As long as you're not getting any error, you have your, or just do strings. You can press Control C, press Control C or Control V. Yeah. Put strings the hyphen V. Let's see the version to see if it's installed. Yeah, enter. Okay, fantastic. So Remigio, for example, has his own utility installed already. If you don't have file or strings installed, you will get errors when you run the commands, just like what you've seen on Remigio's screen. So how many people don't have them installed? Because I know some people might not have them installed. If you don't have it installed, please leave a message in the chat box. Let me know how many of us don't have it installed. I believe everybody has been able to create their suspicious file by now. That's two steps in. We've been able to successfully create our suspicious file, and we've also been able to, verify if we have the two command utilities we need, file and string, installed on our computer. In our so, brother, you are using a Mac, right?
yes.
You can unmute. Brother, if you are using a Mac, it comes pre-installed already. You don't need CYG, and I mentioned this earlier on. If you are using a Mac, string and files come pre-installed in your terminal. So go to your terminal and type file -v to check the version of the utility, and type strings -v to check the version of your string utility. For Mac users, it comes pre-installed. You don't have to do any extra step. I don't see any messages in the chat box, so I believe we are all on the same, or I don't see anybody telling me they've not done it. I believe we're all on the same page. All right, so we can move on. So, remember our agenda is what? Simple file analysis, right? Using strings and files. So whenever you see, file formats on an endpoint that you are not familiar with, you can simply use the file utility to determine what type of file it is. So the command is basically just going to tell you the type of file that you are dealing with in this case, right? So now on our computer, we've seen a suspicious file. It's called suspicious.exe. In a real life environment, it could be called anything. It could be called, random.ppp .xxx.encrypted, you know. So if you want to just understand what type of file is this first, you just use the file command and you pass the file as a parameter. So Remigio, you just type your file command and then you give it the path to the file that we to our suspicious file exactly. So you can type the full path or drag and drop into it. So hit on your enter and we should see the type of file exactly. So now we know that this suspicious file is a simple virus test file. If you want to, confirm for other types of file, you can still use it. For example, you can type file and drag in today's lecture, or what you have there. You can drag it to tell you the type of file that you are dealing with. You don't put a space after your file. You don't put a space after your file. That's why you are getting that error. So if you see, it will give you this file is an MP4, ISO media. You understand? So for anything that's for things like MP4, zip, exe, they are common file types. So you don't even need to use the command to know what type of file it is. But in cases where you are dealing with unknown files that maybe they don't have the exe command, you just see a random file, that looks out of place, looks suspicious, you can quickly use this file command to check what type of file that is. Lucy, your suspicious.exe file, two things is either your antivirus is deleting it or you don't remember where you're saving it in. Remember, when you're saving something, you need to know where you saved it in before you can find it. So it's either you are saving it in a folder where you don't remember, or you're just saving it in random folders and you cannot remember the folder name. If it's your antivirus blocking it, your antivirus will give you a pop-up so you will know. So if you're not getting the antivirus pop-up, go and check your antivirus and make sure it is not deleting the file. So likewise, now that, for example, let's go back to our suspicious file. Now that we've seen that, okay, this file is suspicious, maybe you want to investigate. No, you're back to your CYG, please. Yes. So if you want to investigate it further, and say, okay, okay, this file looks suspicious. I've checked, I've seen the type of file it is. Let me try to investigate it further and just understand this file better. That's when the string command comes in. So now you can pass the strings command to use the string command and pass it the file. And as long as there are any readable strings, if the file is not encrypted, if there are text files that are texts or sentences or words, ASCII text, readable text that are in this file, whether it's compiled or it's a normal file, what the strings command will try to do is extract all that string for us so we can actually see them, and from there you can have more insights about the type of file we are dealing with. Right? So remedial action time, use your string commands, strings, and let's see what is contained, what strings we can see in this suspicious file. Um, right. So it's basically what you can see from the from your browser, right? So this is a readable. Um, if this text was encrypted, it would not. Um, it would bring this. So strings will basically look for readable human words, right, in English, whatever language, and print it out for us on the screen, right? And you would see all the strings that are present in that file. For example, we can use the strings command on maybe on pick any random file. Like I see DWA, I see test, pick any random file and use the string command also. And you will see to try to bring out all the readable words that is present in that file, right? So you can see just any as long as it's kind of makes sense to try to, for example, see for this you can see words like sound handler, right? You can scroll up, you see some URL. It just tries to, as long as it's a word, it's English, it will try to see video and it's a string. It would extract the string from the file that you can see, right? So you can scroll up, scroll up. In this our case, this particular file is not a malicious file. So we'll probably see a lot of jargons, maybe a few things that make sense. It's a very long file. You can see this one is very long if you scroll up, very long. But in our suspicious.exe is a very simple file, and it doesn't have so much strings in it. And the strings that it's found, it printed it for us. So you can go back and use our suspicious.exe. You can clear your screen, just clear, CLEAR, to give us a better view. Clear your screen, Emilio, just type clear. Yeah, great. And then you can run your strings on suspicious.exe. Yes, exactly. So every time you see, a file, sometimes the files might not even be malicious, but it's unknown. I think the word to use here is unknown. You see an unknown file, you want to understand more about that file, you can just use these two commands, strings and file. You first use the file command to know what type of file it is. And then you can use this. If it's an interesting file type or a file type you don't know, you can now go further to use something like the strings command to pull out, all the strings, readable strings within that file for to get more insights on the type of file that you are dealing with. So I think we are good. Does anybody have any questions? And we can move uh, to our antivirus lab. We can use move to our antivirus lab. Any questions? Any questions before we move to our antivirus lab? If your antivirus is removing the file, you can what you just need to do is just disable your antivirus temporarily. That's all you just need to do. Disable your antivirus so that you can go through the lecture. What we're actually trying to do is understand how antivirus works, how endpoint security works, right? From file analysis. Now the next we want to do is an antivirus test, right? So if your antivirus is deleting the file, just simply disable your antivirus, and we can simply disable your antivirus, and we're good. We'll be able to. Um, but even without using this suspicious file, you can use the file and string command on any file type, right? You can use it on any file type. It's not only on malicious files that you use strings. And for example, if you are playing a CTF, you might be given a file and they will tell you to capture the flag. And the flag is just simply a string that has been embedded inside the file that you've been given. All you'll do is check the file type and use the strings command to list out, look through it, and you see your flag, right? So in gamification, you can also use these commands. So hope that helps. Maybe what I can do is I'll just help out one person or two people quickly. Someone can share their screen other than Remigio. We just try to help you resolve your antivirus. You see it in action, and then we move on to our second hands-on, which is antivirus. Just understanding how antivirus detects and quarantine, threats. So that's the next hands-on, that I want us to do. Who's sharing their screen? I don't see anybody sharing their screen. So we move on. Who's sharing their screen? Just doing this for one person, and we move on. Remember, we have five items on the list today, so we're going to be very fast. One person should share their screen if you're not up to date or don't understand, and we move. John X, you said your antivirus is removing it, but you don't want to share your screen. Okay, I mean, I see you. So yeah, just go. Can you start all over by saving your file? Start from the beginning, from saving the test file from the link I sent initially. So yeah, I see your file has been saved. Click on the file for the folder icon beside where you have your suspicious. That's where your file is on it. Oh, I see removed. How about the one from 18 minutes ago? Okay, anyways, let's save this again then. Save it again. Control S. Control S. Yes, Control S. So save as type first. Save as type. Change that from TXT to all types, all files. Yes. Now your name, the file name. The spelling is wrong, but at least you know what you're doing. Suspicious. You say you're saving it in your download folder. Over your mouse on it. Over your mouse on that suspicious this thing. On the download. Over your mouse on it. Okay, click on the file folder. Are you are you clicking? Did you click on this suspicious.exe? Did you click on it?
Yes, I clicked on the folder
You're not
icon.
supposed on okay on the folder icon because I'm seeing it feels like you clicked on it. If you clicked on it, your antivirus will go into action and remove it. Save it again. Let's try it again. Mhm. Open the folder, showing folder, yes. Okay. So your antivirus is clearly removing it. So go to your antivirus and disable it. Your is this Windows Defender? Which one are you using? Okay. So you can see all of it is on. So virus and this thing. Scroll down, manage protection. Be manage settings, sorry. Yeah, turn this off. Yeah, yeah. So just it's temporary. You come back once you are done with all of this. You come back to we have come to firewall and network. Firewall and network. Okay, scroll down. Device security. Device security on your left pane. Yes. All right, great. So let's go and save the file again. So yeah, we have our file. So CYJ will you have your file and string utility installed. Okay, strings -v, check the version. It's installed already, great. So you just run the file and you're suspicious, you see the type of file it is. Yeah. So you see it's an ECA virus test file. And then if you run your string command, you can also see the type of strings uh, that's within this file also. Really, something you can do to make your work faster is you can of course return to the last command you've run and just remove strings and type file or remove file and type strings. So you don't always have to drag and drop. If you're working in a terminal only environment, you won't be able to drag and drop. So you need to also get familiar with using the keyboard and your command line without your mouse. Yeah. So, all right. So I think great. If you've not caught up, you've seen how we've been able to do a workaround with Amina. So yeah. So Remigio, we can move on. You can share your screen. Let's go to um, the lab to try and understand how antivirus detects and quarantine files. So check if you have apps installed in your go to your CYG win. Do we have apps installed? So just do apps, and I feel as usual to check if apps is installed. Apps, APT. APT is a Linux so say apt command not found. So you need to install apts, or the full meaning is aptitude is a Linux package manager. So it basically allows you to install other application on your laptop. It's the same thing like Brew on Mac. So it says apt command not found. So you need to install apt, and the same way we installed make during our DVWA. So it's the same way we're also going to install um, apps. So go back to your CYG Win setup that you have,
No, why still know where it is?
and then you just when you oh sorry, there's another alternative. Sorry, just before you start the installation. Okay, you started. Anyways, go back to your terminal. Um, do apt-get 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 apt apt-get together, and that's apt, not apt. There's no s. Apt-get together. There's no space. It's one, yes. And this, the name of the command itself is apt-get. So do apt-get-v space now-v. Yes. The command itself is apt-get. So apt-get, yes. It's called apt-get, but written as apt-get. -v, if you want to check the version to see if it's installed. Yes, let's see if apt-get. So okay, apt-get is not installed. So let's check um, for apt Sage. So like CYG win, apt Sage. You so CYG, yes. So apt-CYG. Let's see if apt-CYG is installed.
Like that.
Sorry.
CYG.
Put your version parameter. Let's see. So it also says command not found. Okay, so let's go and install apt-get or apt-sage. Apt is what you are searching. That's the first word in the command. Apt, APT. So there's no apt. That's interesting. Search for CYG. CYG. Hmm. Sorry, go just open your other terminal, your your Windows terminal, command line. So just search for command line. Yeah, command prompts, yes. Type apps, I think CYG. Apps CYG version. No, yes, CYG. Then check the version. See, let's see if it's installed system wide. Okay. Uh, there's there's an issue now. There is issue. So it's saying it's not recognized system wide, and we can't find it in the CYG package. I'm coming. Let me just do a quick research on this. It's supposed to. Hmm, this is going to be a long setup process. Okay. From what I see, we have to install app CYG separately before we can before we can do anything. Okay, that's fine. So go back to CYG terminal. Check if you have a command called links, LYMX installed. LYYYMX. LYMX. Yes, hyphen V. Check. It's installed. Okay, so search in the package, CYG package. If we can find links, you can find LYMX there. Fantastic. Yes. So install bots and links debug. So everybody on your CYG will first set up our links. So basically just the same process we installed make, but you search for links, then you install it. So with links, we're now going to set up apps, and then with apps, we can now install Clam. I even just pray Clam is part of the repo. If not, we might still have further issues down the line. You could actually even use CURL instead of links. Go to your terminal. Wow, this is your CYG terminal. CYG, type CURL, check the version, see if it's installed.
See what?
CURL should be installed. CURL is just URL, command line URL, CURL, RL, yes. CRL is installed actually. This would have saved us time. But yeah, anyways. So guys, if you've not installed links, let me give you a one line. Oh, you can't copy actual Zoom anyways. I just remembered. So it might even be pointless to send you the link. We need a joint um we need a joint. I don't know if Zoom has that. Let me see. Like a board where everybody can. Okay, collaboration. How do I do this collaboration thing? Forgotten. Uh, I mean, I know you've done this before. How do I start this collaboration with everyone? Okay. Mm, to stop the screen share. Okay. Let me let me not do that now. So once you once you've installed links, let me see if I can use this doc. Yeah. Okay. Can you guys see what I have on my screen or what I'm sharing? The doc I'm sharing.
Yes, we can see
Yes,
it.
we can.
Can someone else try to type underneath what I'm typing? Can someone try and type? Just type your name if you can type. I can see I've given permission for everybody to be able to edit during. So can someone type their name on the same distance and let me see if the permission is working. Even if you can't type, can you copy? Can you copy the text from links to the end? Can you copy the text out? I can see there's a copy button.
Yes,
So also
we can
you
copy.
can copy.
Yes,
Fantastic. All right.
we,
Great.
we copy the link.
So yeah, so copy from where you have links. So if you've installed links, for example, Remigio, you can copy this about yeah. So you copy it, go back to your CYG terminal. You can share your screen now. So I think that's how we'll be collaborating now. If I want to share links for guys to copy or long commands. So Remigio, share your screen. You've copied it, right?
Yes,
So as links finished installing, paste it. We can paste it. Pasted an empty text.
mm,
What are you doing?
mm.
Yeah, you pasted an empty text. Close this and I'll be Control Z before scatter what you've been doing before. Yeah, close this, close this. I told you you copied an empty text. Let me let me collaborate again. Share the docs. Copy it again. Copy it again and paste it in your. I'm seeing 0 out of 0 followers. No collaborators.
So when I tapped the
Come again.
so when I tapped the link to join the Zoom docs, it is saying the commentator has not given permission for me to join.
Okay, say something about permission, right?
And it is telling me to request, and when I request, it asks for permission. Administrator has not, you cannot access the document.
On my screen here, I've selected all participants. Let me check if there's any additional settings. Permits.
Mm.
I'm trying something else. I'm trying notes. Can you guys see a notes pane that I have? A notes. I opened up a new notes. Can you guys see it? And I pasted the commands in the notes. Collaborators, just me. I want to see how I can give this. Okay, share to meeting, share notes. I think everybody should be able to see the notes. If you can't see yeah, I can see people, 4 collaborators. I see someone copying this thing now. Several collaborators. Ramidio, you can see the notes, right?
Yes. Let me first
So
paste.
just copy the command. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay. No, why are you clearing? Who is clearing the this thing? Please don't clear. You are not supposed to edit. Just copy.
I've already copied.
Please don't tamper with what I'm sending to the notes. It's for only copy and paste, not. Let me see if I can lock editing because I don't want anyone to. Okay, I think I can lock it. So nobody, if I lock it, nobody would see it. Guys, please don't modify what I'm changing. Just copy and paste. Please don't edit and change what I have pasted. Please, for the sake of everybody and nobody makes a mistake. I've pasted. I'm allowing everyone to collaborate now. I'm sharing. Please, guys, don't. Okay, I will restrict to viewing. I've restricted it to viewing so that people don't, nobody edits what I've sent. Just copy. Hmm. I can't copy. If I've restricted, I can't copy. Let me
What about when I paste in chat?
comment. Don't collaborate. So guys, I can't if I restrict your distance to viewing, it means you won't be able to copy it. But please don't edit whatever I'm sending to the chat, please, guys. Yeah, good, right? Everybody can copy. All right. So, Remigio, have you been able to set up links? So, there are two ways to do this. You can set up links or you can use CURL. So, I'm also pasting the CURL command in the notes. Guys, please don't forget, don't edit what I am pasting. So I've also pasted now another
But
I've
me, I
also
can.
pasted
But me, I can't
another
see them.
so if you are using links, if you don't want to install links, you can just use CURL in your CYG terminal and you should be able to install apt-sage. So Remigio, please share your screen. Or someone else should share their screen. All right. So it's asking you to reboot Remigio. Can you click OK? You don't need to reboot. Let's just try it. See if it works without rebooting. Can finish. So type links. Fantastic. So you can copy the command, the links command I've pasted up there, and run it. So install apt-sage. Enter. Can you do that again? It's supposed to. Yes. Okay, type apt-sage hyphen V. Let's see if that's apt-sage. The command you just installed now is apt-sage, apt-cyg. Yes, and check the version. Fantastic. So apt-sage is now installed. So now let's test it. Do something like apt-sage install Vim.
What?
Apt-sage install Vim. Let's just test that apt-sage is able to install commands, install packages, install space. Vim is a command line text editor. So
Vim.
do that. VIM. Enter. Install it. Okay. So it says wget is now installed. Using links as a fallback. Fantastic. So after this, do apt-sage install wget. Let this finish though. It is still installing. So yes, once all this is done, we can get back on track now and install our lab and antivirus lab environment called Clam AV. Clam antivirus, Clam AV. Can you hit enter your keyboard? Let's just make sure this is still working. Fantastic. So, all right. So quickly do before this thing, do apt-sage install wget before we continue. Wget,
What?
the package that said it was not installed.
I install
wget.
I install what?
Upside install wget. Wget, there's no hyphen. The error we saw earlier where it told us wget is not installed. Exactly, that's the package name. So exactly, see wget. So let it install. Then now we can go back to, once this is done, we go back to, we can now install our clam AV environment. And with this, we would understand how
And the beginning screen.
antivirus works. Okay, so now do apt install clam AV. Apt side install clam AV.
Cloud. What? I add what?
Clam AV. Let me paste it in the chat for you. Clam AV, CLAMAV.
Excuse me.
Yes.
What was the command before we installed the Vim?
That is what I've pasted in the notes. You use links to install app cygwin. If you don't have links installed, you use curl to install app site. So Remigio, clam AV, I've pasted it in the chat. Oh, sorry, this is not to the chat. I don't know. I pasted it to only one person. I hope clam AV unable to locate package. This was my fear that uh, so it's saying unable to locate clam AV. If you go to your CYGWin packages, can we search for clam AV there? Go to your CYGWin packages and check for clam AV. Mm, there's no clam AV. Okay, maybe what we can do is let's download clam AV directly from the website. Um, so you go to clamav.net. I've pasted the link. Let's download ClamAV straight from their official website. So you download the latest Windows MSI. So x64 MSI. I believe most of us here are using 64 bits. No, are you using ARM? It should be Win64. Win64 MSI. Win64, not ARM. Most of us here should be using Win64. Just look down, Win64. Win64 MSI. MSI. That's msi.sig. Yes, Win64 MSI is what you're downloading. Let's download it directly. Yep.
Mm. Mm. The network remains second.
Fantastic. So we just basically went through all that stress for nothing. CYGW does not have clam AV in its repositories, so that's why we are downloading it directly. So guys, just download clam AV directly. CYGW does not uh, um, have clam AV.
Mm.
So download clam AV directly. You are downloading Win64. Please, Remigio,
Yes.
paste the Win64 link in the chat where you have the windows, or just where you, before, instead of clicking on Win64 MSI, copy the download link and just paste it straight. You're already there. Just come to where you have Win64.msi, right click and copy the link. Right click and copy the link, paste it in the chat. Yes. So guys, this is a version of Cloud AV you are downloading. Remigio has pasted the link in the chat. Remigio, your internet is doing fantastic tonight. Who is who has been able to download Clam AV? You've been able to download Clam AV. Please share your screen.
I've downloaded it, but I'm still lost at after installing links.
After installing what?
Links.
Yeah, so we are not even the links this thing process failed because we have, you've downloaded links, right?
Yes, I have, and I've downloaded ClamWB.
Have you used links to install apps outside?
Nope.
The command to use links to install outside is in the notes. The first
Okay.
command pasted in the notes.
Okay.
Then my network already.
Okay, so I mean, have you been able to install apps CYG in outside?
I'm not sure.
Did you get and did you see the command?
Yes, I did.
Did you run it?
Yes.
Did you get any error?
No.
Have you checked if for links has been installed by typing? Have you checked if app CYG has been installed?
No.
So check if it has been installed. That's what the next thing you're supposed to do.
Okay,
So if
how
you
do
didn't get error, check if it has been installed by typing apps-cyg space-v to check the version.
Okay, I think I've installed it.
So you can see it's installed, then you're up to speed.
Yeah.
So if you've downloaded Cloud AV, maybe you can share your screen and we continue with your screen
Sure.
as we wait for Remigius download.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
My network kind of went off and I lost the chats. I'm not able to access the docs. If you can please resend the link to the docs.
Where are you stuck?
I had finished installing links. It shows in my CYGN.
Okay. So the next thing
It's
you need to do is install AppSage. I'm repasting it in the notes, the command. So check the notes. You should be able to see.
like I'm not able to access the notes. My network went off when you were requesting, when you were adding. Is it permissions for us to access the notes?
Okay, let me check if Osama can see the notes. Coming. Okay, I don't see you as part of the collaborators. Let me. Osama. That's Osama, right?
Yes.
How do I add? I'm gonna add it to this. Okay, I basically have to stop and invite everybody again to collaborate. Okay. Okay. You should be able to see it now. So, okay, so who's sharing? I mean, yeah, so let's install Clam AV. Click on it. Next. Next. Accept your license agreement. Next. 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 Go. Okay. So, Osana, you can see the notes, right? I've invited, I've shared with everybody again.
So I don't have the link which is sent for us to be able to access the note
It's not a link, it's Zoom.
on my Zoom.
Yeah, so go to Zoom notes. You will see the notes open.
Zoom notes or Zoom docs?
Notes, not docs. Notes.
Okay.
Sorry, please, can you go back? I didn't see what you were doing. After it's finished installing, what did you click on?
I didn't click on anything. I just clicked finish.
Okay. All right. So, can you go to your command line? Or open your CYG win. Open your CYG win terminal. Open your CYG win terminal. The command to check if Clam AV is installed is Clam scan. Together, let me send it in the chat. Clam scan. So check Clam scan and scan -a. Done. Enter. Okay, so I think maybe it's not added to your parts, or go to your command line. Just open your command prompt. Let's check from there. I think there's a need to add. Let's see. Yeah, so type clamp scan. Let's let's see. Clamp scan. Let's see. Okay, so I think we need to add to the parts. Go to your C. Let's even see if it's properly installed. Go to your C. Program files. Is Clam AV there? Okay, Clam AV is there. Okay, go back. You can see Clam scan. Okay, Clam scan is there. Wait, hold on. Clam AV. I'm checking for something. You can see Clam scan. Fresh Clam. Okay. Okay, cool. It's actually installed. I think the reason why we can't access it from any terminal is it did not add to it didn't add to parts. So I guess you need to add this folder to your path. You need to add this folder to your path. Since everything is, can you scroll down? I'm just double checking something. Scroll down with your mouse so it's faster. Thanks. Okay, everything looks okay. It's probably the day state. So go to your wait, let me type this out for you. It's in the notes. You can see the notes, right? Amina, you can see the notes. Let me type it in the notes. Then you just copy this and paste it in your CYG with terminal. Yeah. Yeah. So check the notes. Copy that your CYG with and paste it in CYG with terminal.
I can't see the notes on my side.
Okay, then check the charts.
Do I paste it here?
Yes, that's why I typed it for you. I can't see your screen if you're typing anything. You need to add to parts. So what I've Amina,
I am failing to copy
you can't
from
copy.
the
You
chat.
have to type.
Yes.
You can't copy from Zoom, so you have to type it. That's why I pasted it in the notes, but I don't know why you don't have access to the notes. I can only see
No,
Remigio, Barbara, Lucy on
Anna,
the
you can
notes here.
go to where there is more, then you will see where there is notice. Then you click there, you will see it there.
Okay, can you follow Remigio's instruction, Amina,
Okay, kindly repeat for me, Major.
You go to where there is more,
on your Zoom?
probably after share. You go to your Zoom.
Okay, I am there already on my side.
This here where you can share your screen, more, chat and whatever.
Okay, more, I see it.
Then you go to
Note.
notes.
I don't see notes on my side. I see annotate, remote control, show meeting layout. That's all I see.
You don't see notes before maybe the more button?
No, I don't.
Sure. So. Okay, if you don't, then you can just continue typing, I guess. It's just going to be longer. I've pasted the command there. You can copy from the notes, but not from the charts.
Uh-huh.
Be careful not to make a mistake, because colon, that's semicolon. Yes. Okay, I hope this is correct. Program files. Your program files P is supposed to be capital. Can you go back to your this thing? C program files. Can you go back to your C drive? You need to type it to folder name the way it is, remember. If you are misplacing small letters for cap C, capital P, capital F, you would do the wrong, it won't work. The folder names have to be proper. Capital F, yes, and capital P, yes. So it's enter. So now run clam scan -v again. Small letters. You can use the up key on your keyboard. There is the up key. You can just use that to go up till you find the last command or the command you've run before. That makes your work faster. So fantastic. So I told you it's because your part was not added. So guys, if you are also, if you've installed clam AV and you were not able to access it, you need to add the parts, just like what Amina has just done. And once you do it, you will see that this thing. But now, if you notice, it's saying what? There's an error here. No such file as clam AV, blah, 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 database. So remember what we spoke about when we talked about antivirus, that antivirus are what? Signature based. So you have to download, whenever you update an antivirus or request for this thing, what it does is it downloads a bunch of new signatures and saves them to a local database on your computer. When you download a file, it checks the file signature, it checks the database. Is there any virus signature that is matching this file's signature? If there is, then that is when your antivirus will flag that this file is malicious. Do you want to remove it? Do you want to quarantine? Some antivirus would even automatically remove, like what we've seen today with Windows Defender, right? So this is exactly why we're getting that error. So if we want to fetch new signature, new virus malware signature, what you will now run is fresh clam. Right now you're going to run fresh clam. So fresh clam, what it's going to do is it's now going to fetch all the data antivirus signature exactly into your database. Yes, run that fresh clam. So it says there's an error. Can't open or pass the configuration files at. Okay, so go to your let's go and check that file and see what is wrong. So go to the location as you've seen on the error. Yeah. Can you go to your location? Is there let's clam AV. Let's see the error again and look at the file paths. Program files, clam AV. Go back to your error. Freshclam.conf. Okay. Okay, so it's let's see if there's no freshclam.conf. Is there any other config file, any other conf file? Scroll down, let's check. Let's see, scroll up. Let's scroll up and see that. So there is a config file that is missing. Okay, conf examples. Yes. Open that folder. So I think we need to So we need to copy this fresh clamp config, copy it. Guys can see a lot of configurations, right? Go back into the clamp AV folder. Just back. Yes, paste it. Paste it in this folder. Yeah. Did you paste that? I don't think you successfully pasted. You skipped. You did not paste. It said it needed your permission to paste. But instead of allowing permission, you clicked on skip. So kindly repaste and allow permission to paste. You can see you need to provide administration. So yes, you're supposed to hit on continue. Now, so you can edit it, remove the sample, edit the name, remove the sample file, yeah, enter. So open this config file. Let's take a look at what it looks like. Just open with Notepad or something. So let's see. So basically, it's just a configuration file. So scroll down. A lot of things I see are disabled. Scroll down. Okay, pause. Database mirror. So it's going to download all the signature from this URL. Scroll down. I think for now, this is simple enough. If we have any errors, we might need to come to, make some changes in this configuration file. But for now, I think this is fine. So let's go back to our CYGWin and run freshclam again. Since now we've created the config file. Wait, please edit the configuration file. Can't pass the configuration. So we need to make some edits from what you can see. So let's go back to our clamp. So we've hit our time, but I would like us to finish this. And then, okay, so we need to make go back to the beginning of the file, please. Let's walk down from the beginning of the file. Let's look for some. Can you go back to the beginning of the configuration file? Yeah, at the end of the file. Go back to line 1. All right, great. So I think we can start with comment or remove the line before is fine. Can scroll down slowly. But we want a log file. Mm, it's disabled by default, it's fine. Enable verbose. So come to line 34. Enable log. So you see line 36. Remove the hash in front of it. Line 36. Remove the hash in front of it. 36. Yes. When you remove the hash, it means this is active. All right, great. Um, keep scrolling slowly. Keep scrolling down. Hold on, 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 please. Okay. Let's load DNS. Okay, database is set. Database mirror, database dot clam dot exchange. Okay, that's fine. You can keep scrolling. 975. Attempt. Line 77. I mean, no, 79 on comments. Line 79 on comments. On comments. Remove the hash. Yes, that's when I see on comments. The hash is commenting, so on comments means remove the hash. Okay. Let's keep scrolling down. Let's see if there are other things that make sense for us to keep scrolling. Mhm. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hmm. Notify when, where is it? No. Notify clam. Okay. I'm looking for, let's keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Have we come to the end? Okay, keep scrolling. Hold on. That's it. Can you scroll back up to where we have some test database? Hold on. Yes. Yes, hold on. Test databases. Okay. Save this. Save this. Control S. Or search for database. Search for database. Go back to the top of the file. Go back to line 1 and search for database. I didn't see any place to define. Control F to find. What you're typing is command palette. Control F to find. Yes. Database. Type database. Please go back to line 1 so we can walk down. Aha. See, line 15. Part is database. If you don't comment this, it would not so find the database. Glad I checked for it. So on comments, log file. Do we want to keep a log? Do we want to keep logs? Yeah, let's keep logs in case of errors. Line 19 on comments. Line 19 on comments. Yeah, great. Since we're keeping a log file, line 28 on comments. What else? What else? Is there updates? Search for updates so that when there's a new signature update, we can know. Search for updates. Please go back to line 1. Let's work from line 1. Okay, can keep scrolling down. Updates. Let's look for results. 2 of 11. That was number 3. Can you use the down, up and down button beside your find? Where you have your search bar, where you have your, where you searched, there is an up and down button. Yes. Yes. Let's keep searching. Going down. Down. Scripted updates. No. Down. Keep searching. Keep searching. 6, 7. What's number 7? Move to number 7, please. We have 11 this day. Are you there? Can you keep searching? I'll tell you. Move to the next results. Okay, database, run command after database. No, okay, no. You move to the next results, next results, next results. Cool, you can move fast. You can move fast. Next. Next. We're back to 1. Okay, let's find that. Save it. Guys, I hope you are also making these changes to your configuration files as we are looking through it.
Is it safe if I save as? Because when I try to
So
save.
it's saying what? Save as admin. So retry as admin then.
Okay.
The reason why is you are working in your this thing programs file folder. It's not saving.
I've clicked on retry as admin and
Okay, I think it has saved now. So go back to your CYG win. Let's run fresh clam again. So I still haven't. Can you go back? Did that file save? It said, oh, okay. It's saying the file saved. Go back to the error. Yeah, I don't. So see, it's not saving. Before you do that, see what you're going to do. Can you copy this, please? Control A, copy everything in these settings. I don't want these changes here. Control C. Have you copied it? Control C.
Yes. Yes, I have.
You can close this file. So what you now do is open it as an admin. So go back to your program files. Right click on this fresh clam. Please, let's go slow, okay? Cancel, you're supposed to right click, no, the fresh clamp config is what you are right clicking on. Yes, I want to see if there is open as, there's no open as administrator. It's only to delete and rename that you can do. Okay, open with code then. Our changes are not being saved. That's why. Our changes saved though. So sorry, can you close this? I'm a little bit confused here. Close this file. Close not your. Let's go slow. Let's go slow, please. Go with me. I don't want us to be confused. That's why I want us to go slowly. Right click and open with code. Yes. Okay. So our changes are not being saved. That's why we're still getting this error. Even though you are trying as admin, it's still not being saved. Okay, click Save As. So clam AV, yes. Save. So ask us to replace, yes, replace it. Insufficient. This is the issue. Click on retry as admin again. Click out. Okay, so it looks like it has saved, but when we open it, the changes don't save. So close this. I know what we'll do. I know what we can do. Close this. Go to your CYG win. Go to your CYG win terminal. Type sudo sudo fresh clam. Yes, let's see. Okay, it's not sudo command not found. How do we do this one? Why is this not opening? Okay, so what you do, type you've installed AppSide, right?
Yes.
So do AppSide install Vim. Your AppSide has an hyphen in between. Apps-side. AppSide install Vim. So we'll use Vim to edit this particular file. All right, so there's an error. Try it again. It's failed. Use the up key on your keyboard. Yes, enter. It's failing. Okay, instead of Vim, do Vi. Remove the M. Yes. Yes, Vim. Is anybody else having this error? Your system is not allowing us edit this config file.
You have a
That's
different
good.
one.
You're having a different error?
It's saying sudo is disabled on this machine.
What?
Sudo is disabled on this machine.
Sudo is disabled on this machine.
Yes.
When you run fresh clam on its own, what do you get?
I also get the same error.
Okay. So we need to find a way to edit this as an admin. Can you go back to your program files folder? Yes. We need to. If you right click on it, yeah, right click on it again. Let me check for something. Its properties. Come to security. Okay. change permission, click on edit. So do rights, check rights, check on rights down, allow rights, check, read rights, full rights, read and rights, just down where you have read, rights. Not like on your right, yes, right, not right hand. Yes, click on apply. So come to users, click on these users also. Come to, first click on administrators. Let me see the zero rights permission. Okay, click on users, right, there's right permission. Click on users, give users rights permission. Rights and modify. Modify is up. Apply. Okay. Okay. So open with code again. Okay, so I think our changes are fine. So yeah, go to CYG win, run fresh clam again. Right now, what we're doing is we're just troubleshooting, right? But you can use your up key to go back to the command on your keyboard. Yeah. It's just a permission. It's because it's saying it can't, the file exists, but it's saying it cannot open it. So this is a permission issue. Since the file is there, but it cannot be opened. Go back to the fresh clam, change this example, change it to fresh clam, the word example, or just comment it, Control Z, and just put an hash in front of it. Yes, save, and then go back to your CYGV, run fresh clam again. Fantastic. Okay, so it's saying fail to create database. Fail to create database directory. So go back and just create a database folder in your clam AV. That's what the error is telling your programs file. You say there's no database folder. So create a folder called database. Create a folder called database, yeah. New folder, database. Enter. Go back and run it again. So it's saying, you can see new errors, new error. Failed to open the log file. So it says there's no file called freshclam.log. So what you can do is also go back, create the file freshclam.log. Go back into your clam, create the file, new file, new file, not folder.
How do I create a new file?
Right click, the same way you created the folder. Okay, it's showing no this thing. Okay. Just if you can't create a okay, open with code there. Can open with code there. Or can you scroll down to F? Let's have a good view of what we are looking at. Create a new file. Scroll down, scroll down. We are dealing with F here, so we can see there's no freshclam.log. So go back to your code. Go back to your code. Yeah. So we've opened. You have two
Okay,
windows.
it's giving me a black screen.
Close this, please. Let's close this. Close this window. You have two windows open. Close it. Now go back to the one that is already opened. Can you go back to your code? Yeah, so just create a new file, then create a new file, you save it in your AV, in your clam AV folder. No, what you're doing is, let's take it slowly. Oh yeah, now, what's the file name? Freshclam.log. Create it. You can just copy and paste the name. Copy and paste the name from there. Freshclam.log. Can you move your mouse so we see what you are creating? It's saying unable to write, no permission. All right, close. There's always a trick. Go back to your program files. Can you close one of these two windows you have opened so we don't get confused? Just close one of these two that you have open. So now we have one. Okay, so if you say fresh, scroll down, please. We're on F so that we'll have a good view of what we're creating. So duplicate fresh clam, the .conf, duplicate it. Duplicate it and rename it to freshclam.log. Then you clear the content and save it. Just copy and paste the file. Control C, Control V. No, 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 no. You've done the wrong thing. Yes, not the folder. Thank God. Correct, correct. So rename it as freshclam.log. .log. Now open this and clear the content and save it. Open it. Open the freshclam.log. Empty the contents. Control A and delete or backspace. Okay, we're still having the same permission issue. No problem. Try as admin. If it's not working, you go back to the properties. Okay, I hope it has saved. Run. Go back to the 0 KB is fine. It has saved. Clear. You can close this. It's already on 0 KB. It means the contents was erased. So now go back to your. For Mac, you don't have all these issues. Yours is very straightforward. Go to and download Clam AV and you are good to go. Fresh Clam. Enter. So permission denied. So go back to your properties. Let's go and set permissions for this log file. Freshclam.log, properties, edit, change permissions, click on edit. To change permissions, click edit. Right, come to users, modify and write, administrators. Okay, administrators is fine. So, okay, apply. Okay, okay. Go back to your CYG wing. So, a new error. So it says there's a lot of permission errors. I don't know how we managed to install this, but we're having so many permission errors. Okay, I know what you'll do. Go back to your programs AV, your programs file. We'll give this user, go back to the programs files. Now right click on Clam AV properties. Yes, let's just give this user the entire right folder to, yes, edit. So we'll come to the user, scroll down, user, yes, that user. So modify and write. Give it full control. Apply. Okay. So come, wait. One more check. Let's click on the properties, please. Go back to your programs files. There's one more check I want us to do. Properties. Security. Scroll down on this group of usernames and click on users. The user. Yeah, click on that. Okay, check. No, hold on. This, I'm looking through it slowly. Can you go back? Cancel. Just cancel. Cancel, not on the screen. What I'm looking for is not on the screen. Okay. Come to advanced. So click on, okay, click on, under system, you see administrator, you see users. Click on that users. Permissions, you see system, administrator, users, yes. Click on that. Click on close. So click on add. Why is it right is still blank? It's not supposed to be blank. It's not supposed to be blank. Anyways, okay. Click on select a principal. User group. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, cancel it. This looks fine from this place, but cancel it. You can cancel this permission entry. Cancel it also. Yeah. Okay, you can just click OK, OK. OK, OK. And go back to CYG win. Run. Okay, finally. So now you can see it's fetching so many signatures from the database. And the total data it's fetching is about 61 MB. So scroll up. Let's just look at the type of this thing is trying to fetch. Scroll up on what you can see on the screen. And these logs. So you can see, scroll up. All right, cool. Okay, it's loading. Yeah. Let's look through it. It's saying daily database available for download, right? So it first checks if you have signatures on your local computer. If it's not available, it tries to get. So for Clam AV, it updates the signature on a daily basis from various sources. You know, whenever somebody reports a particular virus, it will collect as many as possible every day, and it's going to, try to be updating. Unlike EDR, where EDR is always in real time, right? You can see how this is collecting down every day. It will go and fetch signature, ask you, do you want to update? You say yes. You have latest signatures, right? So you can scroll down. It's already currently downloading signatures. You can scroll down to the end back. Scroll to the end. Scroll to the back to the bottom. Yeah, it's fine. So you can see now it's trying to download all the signatures um, that you can find. So now once it's done downloading the signature, we'll now see, you know, how to, you know, run a scan on a particular malicious file or unknown file. Let's not use malicious. On an unknown file where you can now see if a file is found in the database signature or not. It's been a very hectic class today, but it's been good. We were not able to hit our 5, but at least we are making progress. So you can see it's a very large. Now this is another database file, another this thing, signature file that is downloading. You can see this signature file is larger than the first signature file. The first set of signatures it downloaded was about 30 MB about. Now this one is 162 MB, right? So it's going to download as many signatures that it can find. It's basically downloading it from a repository at database.clamav.net.
But Mr. Olney, I'm not there.
Where are you? You are still on your configuration.
I think I'm there.
The ClamAV configuration.
Yes.
Okay. You can share your screen while Amina is downloading our signatures. Okay, yeah, you can exit this. You can exit this. So on comment line 8,
I open it again.
you have to comment line 8 in your config file. Comment line 8. Yeah. Or remove the line below. You can see it. So comment it out, or basically just, yeah. Ash.
You think I can see it?
So save it. Have you, so we said it, have you created your log file, freshclam.log, and your database folders?
Yes,
Have you created the database
yes.
folder? Okay, I can see the log file. Is your
Database is
database
there.
folder also created?
Yes.
Okay. So run it. Let's see. Run your fresh clam now. So it's saying permission. You two, you also have permission errors. So go back to your clam AV, your program files. Let's give so you have to give your permission. You have to give your folder permission. Or what you can also do is, wait, before you do that, I want to test something out. Come to your CYG win this thing, not your terminal, like you want to open a new terminal. From your Windows menu. Your Windows menu.
Here.
I want us to try something that we didn't try with Amina. So open your Windows menu, search for CYG win. Or run as administrator. Run as administrator. Yeah. So type fresh cloud. Yeah. Enter. Okay. It's not. Uh, you added to parts, right? You added your distance to parts.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, that's fine. Let's continue working with this one. You can close this interface. So go to your programs file. Yeah, clam AV permissions, right click, come to the permissions. There'll be properties. Sorry. Yeah, security. So scroll down on group users, Remigio users, yes, users. Click on that, edit. Scroll down scroll down, click on the scroll down, users. Yeah, select that. So come down to permissions for users. Scroll down. Looks like you already done that already. Scroll back. Come to administrators. Look at administrators. It's set already. It looks good. Let's see. Let me see that error again. Oh, it is your fresh clam error log file. So go inside it. Go to your log file permission. No, still on your program files. Go back to your program files, clam AV. the log file, freshclam.log, freshclam.log. Yeah, so properties, security. Hold on, you must have it. Okay, click on advanced. Click on advanced. Permissions, continue. So Remigio, users. So the first one, you can see is on deny, the first one, right? So edit it. Type, change the type up there to allow. Okay. So okay, apply your changes. Okay. Okay. And then run your fresh clam again. Fantastic. You started also downloading, your own signatures. Right. So, have you been able to download your signatures?
Yes, I have.
Everything, is it still downloading or still have some more downloading?
It's done.
Or you can share your screen. We have one more thing to do and we close the class for today. But guys, we need to fix our ad hoc classes. Oh. Tomorrow I have a busy day. I would be so tired I won't be able to have a class in the evening, but maybe we do on Saturday. Can you go to your CYG with please? So yes, it has. So you see how many. You just downloaded so many. I'm sure you downloaded a lot, right? Amina. If you scroll up, you can see so
Yes,
many signatures that have been downloaded, right? So if you've downloaded your signature, what you can now do is let me type a command in the chat. So this command is basically, how to use clam AV. Let's see. Right. So basically, just type the command clam scan. Are you with me? So now to use this thing, we just use the clam scan command. Remember our suspicious file?
Yes.
Yes. So you just pass it as a parameter to clam scan. So you just type clam scan and pass it the file that you we want. And pass the file that we want to scan. Our suspicious file. You put your space after your clam scan. And hit enter. Can hit enter from there as long as command is correct. You can see 8.72 million signatures is what is currently scanning against this suspicious .exe file. 8.72 million signatures. That's a lot of signatures of viruses and malware and all sorts. Let's see if it will be able to detect anything suspicious or malicious about this our file. So there's an error though. There is an error though. It says what? Can't access file. No such file or directory. Huh. Why is it not seeing the file? Can we confirm the file path by just, go up on your keyboard? Let's confirm the file path, the file path. Go up on your keyboard. Like go to the last command you ran, not up on your terminal. This is, you're going up on your terminal, I mean up on your keyboard, yes. So instead of running clamp scan, run file on this same file path. If file can see the file, then something is wrong somewhere. So change your clamp scan to use your file utility to see if you can actually tell us if there's a file. And you can hit enter, the command is right. So the file path is definitely correct because the file command, is what it is. So something is wrong. Maybe our command is not correct. So run our clamp scan again. Let me check the documentation. I think our command is wrong. Do clamp scan. Put an hyphen I in front of it. So like yeah, hyphen I and space. Yeah. So let's see. The file path is correct, but clamp scan is not seeing the file. So let's run. Take our command is what is wrong. Mm-hmm. Let's see. It's still saying can't access file. Remigio,
Yes.
have you been able to finish downloading the signatures?
Yes.
So try to run clamp file against this thing,
I
against
put.
our suspicious file. Are you also getting this error that it can be seen?
Let me do
That the
that.
file can be seen? Because the file path is definitely correct. But clamp is saying it okay, it cannot access file. Not that the file does not exist. That still sounds like a permission issue though. Why are we having a lot of permission issues? It's not from there. Just hold on. Just hold on. Remigio, please. I'm waiting for your feedback, so we know how to troubleshoot. How to troubleshoot
It's,
this.
it's almost finishing. What am I supposed to get?
You are supposed to just use a clam scan,
Mm.
and you pass it the suspicious file. Okay, let's try
I've done
something
that.
else.
I've done that one.
Yeah, did you get any error? Did you get any error like what we can see on Amina's screen where it says cannot access the file? So Amina, let's try to
Yes, I get the same error.
run. Um, can you put Amina? I want you to do something. Put your suspicious file in a folder. So go back to where you saved it. Put a folder called I don't know. Give it some random name and move it inside. Yeah, it's fine. So move your suspicious file inside that. Exactly. So run this command. It's similar to the same one. We're just going to tell this thing to run in a recursive this thing, right? So I've put the command in the chat, but after the I, you put the folder. You put the folder that we just moved our this thing. So you get.
Yes, I do.
All right. You can't copy from Zoom, unfortunately.
After the I drag the file path.
Yes. Enter. Let's see something. So it's running. Remedial, you can also do the same thing. It's saying cannot access file paths. This is the main error. Something was wrong. It's not seeing the file. Okay, I know what we can do. Something else we can do is navigate into the suspect folder. Just do CD and then put the paths. Yes. LS. Let's check the working directory we are in. All right, so just do clam scan suspicious.exe. See if that will work. Now that we're in the actual directory and we can see the file, I don't think if it gives us an error, then there's a permission issue somewhere. Scan file. Uh, this is crazy because the file is there, but clam scan is not seeing it. Okay, do what? Do you know?
I
Do
suspect not, because in the first one I missed an I and the word suspicious.
are you sure? Okay,
Yes.
check it again now. Maybe the spelling was the error that we've been making since.
But me, I'm getting a different thing.
What error are you getting? Or is it working?
To show me the directory, then win test and something found, one found.
One found, so your clam scan is working there. So Aisha, I think I said Aisha. I mean, I think it's the spelling that we made a mistake here. Mm, fantastic. So it was actually just the spelling, right? So you can see it ran what 8 million, 8.7 but apparently approximately 8,708,228 non-virus signatures against one file. So you can see where it said scanned files one. So if we had more files, we can of course put maybe them in a folder and run clamp scan all these signatures against all the files. I can see it said what? Infected files one, right? You can see some other information. So this is basically how antivirus works. It takes, the signature of your suspicious file and runs it against the database of known viruses that we have that the antivirus has. So clam is just a sample antivirus, and this is just a low. It's very small. Guys, antivirus companies like Microsoft, Kaspersky, McAfee, all these guys, they definitely have larger, signature database. They gather more because they have, of course, more resources to be able to gather as many virus signatures that they can get their hands on, right? So this is just an example of, for you to really understand deep down how antivirus really works using signatures, to be using, file signature versus non-virus signature to be able to determine if a particular file is malicious, right? So I hope this makes sense. I hope we've at least understood, in depth how antivirus really works. I want to thank you guys that successfully waited to the end of the class to actually get the point, right? We could have just discussed it yesterday and forgotten about it, but the point of the lab is for you to actually see, how these things actually work in reality or in principle. So, do we have any questions? And then I wanted us to do something on patch management and even maybe mobile device security, but because of time, right? We still need more classes. For me, I can avail myself over the weekend, Saturday evening specifically, for us to have an ad hoc class so that we can still cover more ground. We can still take a look at more examples. We can still do more labs, get our hands dirty, you know, things like that. So, uh, Remigio, Amina, Lucy, Cassidy, if you guys want, I'm available on Saturday. We can let the brother class know. If nobody also wants to join us, you know, we just play around, get our hands dirty, do more, right? So, and of course, if you've not caught up, you can, of course, catch up, you can ask questions, you can. That's the point of these extra classes, right? So, I hope you guys are fine with it. Can I get feedback? Hello? Okay.
That's fine.
All right, good. That's good. So thank you guys for today's class. Hope we learned two or three, two or three things, not one or two again. Two or three things from the sessions. So I think we don't have any more questions. Does anybody say, okay, I see some messages in the chat. Okay, that's guys saying it's fine. All right, so in that case, I think we you know, can call it a day. All right, guys, thanks for the time today. Take care. Bye, everyone.
Bye, thank you.
Recording stopped.